I'm going to talk about some of the contributions of the Indian yogis to the world. First one we are going to look at is the conceptualization of the temple. Now, Siddhas, yogis, they don't need to go to temple. Why? Why don't they need to go to temple? Simple reason is they understand how the universe works. They've already gained the knowledge and they've accomplished in everything that they need to know. So they don't have to find anything outside. It's all within themselves. Also, the scholars, they are able to read and understand the Shastras so thoroughly and deeply that they find the answers they are looking for. Now, the common people don't have such luxury. They are busy with their lives and they are working with their family and they have so many things to do that they don't have the time to do what the Siddhas do and to do what the scholars do. So the yogis conceptualize the temple and enable people to build them according to what the body is. When we walk into a temple, we are actually going inside our own body. And the architecture of the internal aspects towards spiritualism is what the temple is. All the knowledge that a person needs is made into a visual form in a temple. So instead of you reading hundreds of books, all you have to do is diligently every day take a walk into the temple and you will gain the knowledge. That's what the temple is for. And this concept of the spiritual side of the inner body is what the yogis have turned into a temple so that their knowledge can be shared to the whole of the human race. One of the most important contributions of the Indian people, the yogis, is the knowledge and practice of yoga. There is no substitute for the knowledge of yoga. It is a gift to the entire human race. And if you diligently practice yoga for a long time, your health will be excellent and you can lead a very good quality and long life. And this is the major contribution of the Indians to the world. There is one important principle that the world knows, and this principle was made famous by Gandhi. It's the principle of Ahimsa, non-violence, or to say, not to hurt or kill any living thing. That is what Ahimsa is. Now, most people think Ahimsa only matters to the non-violence and non-killing of human beings or some endangered species. Ahimsa extends to every living organism on the planet. So even a cockroach, even a mosquito, it's easy not to kill the bigger things, because nowadays most of the countries, when you kill a big organism, the law takes action against you. So you are aware of it, right? But true ahimsa is non-violence and non-killing of even the smallest organisms in the world. So to the extent, stop buying the bug sprays. They not only kill some organisms that you think they are pests who happen to actually be looking for food, but also killed a lot of good organisms that we need. So start practicing ahimsa today by not killing and hurting anything that is alive. Start with the smallest thing around your home. Try to find natural ways to stop them from disturbing you. The ants, the mosquitoes, the butterflies, so many things are there. Please practice ahimsa and see how your life will change to the better. Ayurveda means the knowledge or science of life. Ayurveda is a major contribution to the benefit of humans. It has already been blended into the everyday life of many Indian people for centuries. The moment we get up in the morning, the way we do our toiletries, we have a bath, we have oil massages, and then we use spices and herbs to cook our food. All of this comes from Ayurveda. It also denotes the time for you to have breakfast, the best time to have lunch, and the appropriate time to have dinner. It goes on further to stipulate the optimum time that a human being needs to sleep and get up. So this has been embedded in the very fabric of the Indian way of life. It is a science to benefit for the betterment of human health. And all the spices and herbs have been identified, and their very nature have been documented and seamlessly introduced into daily cooking. From the moment you have breakfast, you have lunch, and you have dinner. And the concept of the food being a hot food or a cold food, it doesn't mean spicy food. It means the nature of the food will increase the heat in your body. That's what we say hot food. And also the nature of the particular spices will decrease the heat, and we call it the cold food. Now all of this is to maintain a good health for the people. What do we mean by 6 days? Most people only know the 5 different kinds of days. But we Indians, we know there are 6 days. They are spicy, sweet, sour, bitter, salty, and astringent. It's the 6 days. Now, these 6 days are incorporated into our daily meal. Right? When we lay a banana leaf and put food on it, it has to have these 6 days. And then In Ayurveda, it is advised to start off with the spicy taste, because the spicy taste enhances hunger and also makes your mouth to produce more saliva because it's spicy, which induces hunger and you have a good appetite to eat your food. And then at the end of it, we have something sweet, because sweet in Ayurveda stops your hunger. Isn't it very clever to eat in that way, right? And each taste, we only think that, it is just for your palate. Each taste is different and it's nice and everything. No, actually, each taste and the food or the vegetable or whatever it is that contributes to that particular taste has its own medicinal value. Now take astringent as an example. Astringent taste heals the wounds in your gut. If you're having ulcer, if you're having inflammation, if you're having some problem with your intestine, astringent is the best food to consume because it heals your internal body. Now this knowledge we have been sharing and we are sharing and we will be sharing for the rest of our life to the world. The Indian farmers, they produce a lot of spices. To the general world at large, many people in the world, they use spices to add fragrance and flavor. But to the Indian people, spices is not used only for flavor and fragrance. It is used with the knowledge of Ayurveda and Siddha medicine, that the spices are actually preventive medicine. They're used as preventive medicine for the well-being of a human being. So this knowledge has been incorporated into our daily cooking, right? Our moms, our grandmas, they know which spice to be used towards which food, so that the medicinal benefit will make someone healthy. And there are also times that the spices are used as a concoction, as a drink, in the morning, in the night, in the morning to invigorate your system, in the night to help you to sleep. There's so many varieties of usage and you can't simply learn it overnight. It takes a long time of observation, listening and using for the person to learn it properly. And it really benefits all human beings. One of the most profound and important gifts to the world is turmeric. Turmeric is the cheapest cosmetic and medicine that Indians have given to the world. They have taught the people how to grow it, how to process it, and how to use it effectively. Even today, many people in many parts of the world don't really know how to use turmeric. I'm going to share with you, free of charge, on the way to use turmeric effectively. Raw turmeric is never consumed. It's not good for your liver. So what we do with raw turmeric? Normally we add water and make it into a paste and we apply it as a cosmetic for cell rejuvenation on our skin, or as an antiseptic to treat surface wounds anywhere in the body. When you consume turmeric, you must make sure that it has been boiled for a certain time, and the amount used is very little, not too much. So only after being boiled you can consume the turmeric. Then it's beneficial for your health. And we have incorporated it into our daily cooking.